Everybody, this is Dream, and today we're going to be reviewing 80's Overdrive. 80's Overdrive is $9.99 on Xbox. It is developed and published by Insane Code. Comes out on 7/26/2022. It is a racing game, and you have three options in the main menu for career mode, a time attack, and level editor. I'll kind of show you what level editor is real quick. You can actually create a level by just clicking new level. You can name it whatever you want. You can make the theme whatever you want. And then you can set the length and the straights and the amount of curves, sharpness, extent. It's a very interesting little feature to put in a game like this. It's pretty unusual to see that, so that's pretty cool. And it works reasonably well. I'm not going to actually start one just because it'll take time, but I'm just showing you that that's there. And also, if you create a level, or if somebody else you know creates a level, they can give you a code so you can play their level, which is pretty sweet. Then, of course, we have time attack mode, which is actually a little bit unusual because you just play on randomly, I think randomly generated tracks essentially. And, well, maybe not actually, but you just go until you run out of time. And so you could go 1 lap, 10 laps, 50 laps, whatever. And you're just going to keep going until you run out of time. So it's a pretty interesting little idea for that. It's a little bit different than other games that have, basic things like that. But it also matters which way you go, because like you see how this road is. So like when I did my first run, I got a few turns through, and so I think I got 2 laps. So you're right, I got 2 turns, and then you can go however you want to, basically. A very interesting mode there. And then of course we have career mode, which is the main mode of the game. And in this particular mode, you can buy cars that are going to be faster and faster. And they also have upgrades that you can do and repair and refueling them as you race. I'll go ahead and give you some information. If you do pick up the game, just buy the base car and utilize that, because you do have some achievements for some extreme amounts of cash. So just be aware of that. But all the achievements are fairly easy, with the exception of being a little tedious. But the races are easy enough. You can use the base card without any upgrades and win all the races. But you do want to make sure to go in order. There's one issue with the game I think is kind of really weird, is that they have these side missions that randomly come up in missions, and if you skip one, you can't ever go back to it. So you have to do it when it pops up. I will get into the game here. Let's see, I think I've done 6 races on this particular tag, so I'll go ahead and do the 7th race and kind of show you how this plays. It's a very simple game. You also have lots of tracks that you can choose from to listen to while you're playing. So basically, you just kind of start and you just have to hold down A, and you just want to try to avoid traffic and try to get past all the opponents. It's a very simple game. In fact, you've probably seen a lot of games like this in the past, even as far back as the Atari. I believe I actually had a game similar to this on my Odyssey back in the late 80s. So it's definitely got the 80s style obviously going on, which is part of the game as it is. And so it's not that you haven't seen before in that perspective, but it does work pretty well. Like I said, you don't even need to upgrade the car in order to win all the races. You just need to, and that's actually going to be beneficial when it comes to the achievements. So just make sure to, mash up that money. But overall, I feel like the game is decent. I feel like it probably should be $5 basically, though, for what the game is. But, just because there's a lot of other games just like this, and even on the Xbox, there's other games like this. So if you do pick it up, let us know in the comments what you think about it, and have a nice day, guys.